Well, we have officially made it to our new home in Virginia. And I'll tell you what, after countless snacks, states, gas stops, and hotel rooms, it is good to be off the road. But before I give you the final summary, I wanted to share our last leg of the trip, which included us leaving South Dakota with some much needed time with family, and then taking us through Minnesota and exploring the Mall of America, down into Indianapolis, and then finally our last push home. We started the leg of this trip in South Dakota, where we had been spending time with family in Arlington, and honestly, that pause was exactly what we needed. One of the things I've learned about long term family travel, especially road trips with kids, is that you cannot keep moving at full speed forever. You can try, but eventually someone's going to melt down. Family time was exactly what we needed to be able to get out of the car, slow down, breathe for a minute before our last major stretch for this trip. From South Dakota, we made our way to Minnesota, and by this point in the road trip, the kids have already experienced so much of the country changing around them. The skies have changed, the mountains changed, the roads changed, towns, food, and even the conversations have changed. Big stop in Minnesota was with family and the Mall of America. And I know you might be thinking, after all this history, nature, cross-country travel, we went to a mall? And yes, we did. Because it's the Mall of America, and it's the exact kind of stop that we needed because road trips with kids need balance. Not every stop has to be educational. Not every stop has to be a museum or a historic site. Sometimes family travel just needs to be about the fun, and the Mall of America is huge. It's almost too overwhelming when you first walk in with shops, restaurants, attractions, even indoor roller coasters. You could spend an entire day here, which we did, and still not see everything, which we definitely did not. Though our stop in Minnesota gave us a fun break and a reset, it was very short. Next stop was Indianapolis. In Indianapolis was like the breath before the plunge. It was our last stop before our final chapter of this trip. Welcome to the world's largest children's museum here in Indianapolis, and we are having a grand time. There's 5 floors of interactive experiences for kids, educational experiences, and it is over 500,000 square foot. That is massive. And it starts being wondrous for the kids as soon as you walk through the front door. So come along for our adventure. Indianapolis ended up being one of those stops that made a lot of sense for us as a family because it gave us a mix of kid-centered activities, history, city exploration, and a chance to break up the drive for the final push. Our major stop in Indianapolis was going to the Children's Museum in Indianapolis, which is also the largest children's museum in the world. Let me just say this right now. If you are doing a road trip with your kids and are anywhere near Indianapolis, this museum is absolutely worth building time around. Well, no trip to Indianapolis is really complete without visiting the Indy 500 raceway, and we also just finished going to the museum, which was really incredible, and believe it or not, had an entire area just for kids to be able to interact, a little play place, entertaining enough even for kids as young as 2. So definitely recommend. And we aren't even big Indy 500 people, but we do like race cars, and so this was really an amazing experience that we did not have on our list, but now I recommend. And then, of course, another major Indianapolis stop for us was the Indy 500 track and museum. This was a different kind of experience from the Children's Museum altogether, which is really a lot of fun because one was completely colorful, interactive, and kid-focused, and the other gave us a chance to experience a major piece of Indiana identity and American sport history. The Indianapolis Motor Speedway is one of those places that even if you're not a huge racing family, you can still appreciate the scale and the significance of it. And my family is a big racing family. Maybe not the Indy races per se, but we do like race cars. We're taking a little self-guided historical tour around Indianapolis, and we're going to be able to see some amazing things like the War Monument here, for all the different monuments, and then also for the National Mall over here, which Indianapolis is actually the second largest monument city in all of the United States outside of Washington, D.C., which I did not know. And then we're gonna go check out places like that. I really enjoy adding self-guided tours around our trips because it takes a lot of the pressure off. We're not trying to keep up with a guide or locked into a schedule. We can move at our own pace, stop when the kids need to stop, or me, and then just enjoy looking at murals and noticing buildings, finding food, walk in a park, and change the plans if everyone is done.
Eat a bite. Ow.
Hello world. Hello world.
So here we are in the heart of Indianapolis with this amazing monument behind me, sharing some wine and ice cream and fresh water. And I have to say, this is like the perfect way to end our cross-country road trip. We hit the road tomorrow and we do our final leg to our new home. And I am so excited to be done with this almost 4,000 mile road trip at this point. And but having moments like this where we just get to sit outside and enjoy all of this amazing nature around us. We get to have a little European style of slow afternoons, slow living, and really just embrace the city. You can't ask for much more than that to end off a really amazing road trip. So here we go. Last couple miles down.
Making it to Virginia, I have felt a lot of emotions about just about everything. Gratitude, a little disbelief that we finally made it, relief, and exhaustion, all wrapped up into one. We had to hit the ground running here, so things have been a little crazy in our few days being here since we've landed. But it has been really nice to just be off the road. The trailer is returned. My car is actually back to normal again and not a hotel on wheels. And we are already planning our next trip. So if you enjoyed our adventure across the country, please subscribe below. And that way you can get notified every time that we have posted a new video of a next adventure, guides, tips, tricks, and best ways to experience family travel in the world. I'm Felicia, the Backpacker Mom, and we'll see you next time.